Hey there folks, welcome to this video and we're back in Assetto Corsa to try out another modded circuit. This one from Grand Prix Royalty. Now, recently on this channel I've been trying out some different circuits that have come up on Race Department. Such as the Weekend one, but also the more recent mod that brought in the classic Nürburgring with the Gesamtstrecke. This time, I'm going to be doing some serious Grand Prix Legends vibes with a 1966 rendition of Spa-Francorchamps. Now, Grand Prix Legend wasn't something that I particularly played growing up, which is quite interesting. I largely got my appreciation for these classic F1 cars as I moved on through my teenage years. But the idea of an old Spa-Francorchamps is really fascinating to me. I'll put a link in the description below, but I can't for the life of me remember who it is that made or converted this mod. If anybody in the comments points out to me, I will amend this, of course. Yeah, Spa 1966. It includes a completely different part of the circuit after Les Champs, and then rejoins what I know as Spa, going into Blanchimont. Also includes, of course, the Master Kink, which Jackie Stewart described as the most dangerous corner in the world. But what I'm going to do is get in Jim Clark's Lotus 49 and let's see what this track is like. Okay, so here we are. We're in first gear. We're getting ready to go. This is interesting to see the pit lane like this. To be starting here, it's quite fascinating for me. We can just see erosion running on so much more pronounced than it is today. Here we are. Let's try out some classic Spa and another classic F1 car. It's only second gear up here. I have to remember this car has, like, no downforce and all the power is going right to the back. Ooh, some poor unfortunate soul up there. And here we are going down Kemmel. Not really as straight as it is nowadays. But is this... I guess this is Les Champs. And here we are then. Completely forget with like old F1, you were going through towns and villages. It's the kind of reason why you had the name Spa-Francorchamps. I believe the Master Kink's going to be coming up somewhere around here. Right on the rev limit. I see warning signs. Most dangerous corner in the world. Just imagine the kind of bravery that people have going along here back all those years ago. It was the kink that nearly killed Sir Jackie Stewart. It's where he had his famous crash, where car ended, I believe, upside down on top of him inside of a farmhouse cellar. Well, that's the thing, like, we look at all this stuff with so much nostalgia, classic Formula 1. We have to remember there was There's a reason why F1 moved forward. There's a reason why tracks like these don't exist anymore. People died. Drivers, spectators, everybody. Of course, Spa itself is still dangerous today. We saw the tragic loss of Antoine Hubert only a couple of months ago now. But it reminds us, motorsport is always about striving to be better, striving to be safer. So we should look at these things, these machines that were historic in making the world of motorsport what they are today. I think that was a place in history, but we shouldn't strive to go back there. Let's see if we can get any good time around here. Just ends up in the pit lane there, but across the timing line, see what we can do. Drifting it through Eau Rouge. That's going to be a massive loss of time. You don't really want to be full throttle here. This is the thing, like, you're talking such feats of bravery, talent, skill, and also a certain degree of luck. Because if something was just out of place in the car, if it was just out of place on the track, small bump, literally a small bump here, small bump there, little pothole you weren't expecting. Those differences could happen lap by lap. And it wouldn't just be game over. It could kill you. This thing is weird to think. We're going down here. I don't have a speedo on here, but you'd be doing the best part of 200 miles per hour. And you've got, like, no kind of... You haven't even got Armco. It's just some, like, catch fencing. And the rest of it's just, like, mud, dirt, or houses, or... somebody's car, a spectator's car parked up at the side of the road. Maybe a hay bale. And by no means is this going to be a quick lap. But it's going to be an insight into racing history. Lucky not to hit anything solid there. See what I mean though? I mean, I'm not going to say I'm a Jim Clark or a Graham Hill or Sir Jackie. We'll talk about a time period here where pretty much anybody, if they all escape together a few quid in sponsorship money or a sizable bank loan, go out, pick up one of these cars, and go racing. Like I said, this is by no means going to be a quick time. Not just because of the spin. Nor because of the fact that I just did that same thing again. Let's see what kind of time I did. Okay, so the time that I set around there was a 4:09.3, factoring in the spin, of course, which, compared to the actual Lotus 49 drift by Jim Clark, was about 40 seconds down on the qualifying time, which was a 3:28.1. And, well, what else can I say that I haven't already said in this video? I'm always fascinated to do these classic tracks in sim racing. To have a look at what the history of some of the world's most recognisable sports like Formula 1 had. But for me, I'm doing it from the comfort of being a sim racer. When I span, I was like, well, maybe this is a few lost seconds. Maybe if I crash the car, I might need to reshoot the flying lap. If somebody did that in real life, there was a high chance they were going to die. And that's the thing I've got to bear in mind, and that's the thing that I believe everyone should bear in mind when looking at these. It's all well and good and fun to try these out in a video game. To even like use a wheel like me, or even like a completely complex setup that simulates the suspension and everything. We're not putting our lives on the line for it. And I think that's something we have to bear in mind. Because, like I said, all motorsport is dangerous. I mean, even at Spa this year, like I said, we lost Antoine Hubert. But if we look back, and we look back 50 or so years, you can see the dangers that there were, and we just have to think about how far we've come. How far we've come in safety is by no means an endpoint. We still need to go further and further and further. Our target has to be 0 deaths. 0 injuries. Yeah, I guess that's the message I come out with some of these. It's fun to try these out, and I honestly recommend you try them out from the comfort of having your own video game racing simulator. But we have to remember the kind of harm this could have caused somebody racing back then. So on that note, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to stick around for more motorsport and sim racing content, you can always hit the subscribe button and be notified of any future uploads and streams by hitting the bell notification. If you liked this video, even if you disagree with my message, please hit the like button. And if you disagree with my message, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.